straight into the familiar ice lake that many of the Shiver Clan cats would know. This is a place that they often go for ice fishing, and fish is a big part of their diet. However, recently it's been a little warmer than usual, so Skipping Stones, being the deputy, would know that everyone needs to be a little bit more careful, but pretty much you can fish anyway by putting your tail in, your paws in, and do your best to try to fish stuff up. So take it away, Skipping Stones.
First step is you gotta make sure your shadow isn't showing over the water. Any prey that you're gonna see is gonna get scared by that. And then, I guess I'll put my tail in for this example. He flips over and just dips his tail tip in and kind of swishes it around, gently peering into the deep water. Okay. I'm just rolling a flat. Okay, that is a 4.
4, okay. So you actually, you put your tail in and immediately you feel something kind of big but not super heavy bump against your tail. Do you reach down to grab it?
Yeah, does he see what it is, or is
No,
it too dark?
It's too dark.
Okay. He'll just quickly turn and try to swipe it up with one quick paw movement.
Okay, you immediately pull up a shell, and if you want to try to open the shell, you will have to roll again, but you have just a shell.
Alright, well, there you go. See what's inside of here. He stands and kind of tries to put his pressure on it to crack it open.
Alright, let's roll flat again.
Oh, 6.
Alright, so you do manage to break it open, and there is a small pearl inside.
Oh, Skipping Stones. Moonblink was asking if they could bring any pearls back that we find. Need them for our remedies, if that's okay.
Well, why don't you try to earn one first? He just sits next to it with a small nod to her.
Yeah, of course. Pelpa would hesitantly stick her paw in the water, shivering from the cold, trying to see if anything will bump her. And she has rolled a 2.
Okay, so with a 2, you kind of carefully and immediately the cold water just like zaps 1 hit point from you. It's just so cold. But do you keep your hand in there? Your paw?
Yes.
Okay, you keep your paw, and even though it is so cold and you feel something small kind of bump up against your claw, do you grab it?
I'm gonna try to grab it.
All right. You grab
I rolled a
it.
3.
Oh, you didn't have to roll a second time, but thank you. You get
a
little fish, and he's kind of flopping back and forth, but you can try to attack to grab him.
Pelpa tries to attack it.
We'll use that 3.
Skipping Stones is ready to grab it if she misses. Just hold it down.
Use the 3?
Okay.
Yeah, with your 3,
so that's a 6.
Ooh.
If I'm having an attack, it's 6.
you absolutely, you like flex your claws and just like impale it, and it stops moving, and you easily drag it next to you.
He just grunts his approval.
You did a great job. Got a fish.
Yeah. Thanks, brother.
I'll trade it for the pearl.
Yeah, you've got a deal.
Do you guys do this over the hole, or I mean?
He walks around a little bit and just hands it to her and takes the fish.
Aww.
Alright. Switch those for you guys.
Pelpa looks very proud of herself.
And kind of, Shadow just kind of gives her like a little nudge, like, you did a good job. Can I go?
Why don't you let your mentor show you how it's done? Every cat has a different technique to this thing.
Oh, okay.
Pinestep.
Pinestep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you guys how I do it. She steps up, probably like next to skipping stones, and like shakes her head, like floofing out her fur, and says, "Well, what I do is I don't like to get wet. So what I do is I crouch down next to it," and she kind of crouches down next to it, and I like to watch the water. A Shadowpaw, you take notes. And she crouches down next to the water, and I think is looking for like a shadow.
Yeah, alright. You can roll a flat for me.
2.
Alright, so you you think you see something, so you just immediately launch your paw in there, and it's cold. You're not as prepared, so you take one hit point. So it doesn't really phase you that much. You've done this before, but it is a little cold. But you do after kind of thrashing about, do feel something kind of slipping around. Do you want to try to grab it?
Yeah. Do I need to roll again?
Yeah, roll again and add your attack for me.
Okay. 4, and let me find my shoot. That's an 8.
Ooh, oh yeah. Okay, so you immediately just like fish up your paw, and the fish is attached to your claws, and it is a smallish looking fish, and it does 2 + 2 HP.
Nice. And that's how it's done.
Okay. He kind of just glances over and like bends down, crouches down, you know. And it just focuses like real hard on it, and is waiting for a shadow, trying to do exactly what Pinestep did.
Alright, roll flat for me.
2.
2. Alright, so you do exactly. You took notes in your head, you put your paw in, and yes, it is cold, so you do still take a point of damage. You don't let it sway you at all. You immediately flex your claws, and will you roll again plus your attack for me?
Yes, I can do that. Okay. Oh. I forgot. Right. Let's do this one. Okay, then. 6.
6. Oh, wow. I think Pinestep, isn't that exactly what you got?
I think 8, but
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got an 8, but
Oh gosh, either way, you immediately swipe it, and it kind of maybe like fumbles in between your two paws, but you manage to like sandwich it and pull it to shore, and have it kind of sit next to you.
Shadowpaw, I'm so proud of you! Oh, you did exactly what I told you. Oh, my apprentice is so good, isn't she, Dad? Isn't he, Dad? She kind of like elbows.
He's fine.
He's
He
better than
gives
fine.
a small-
He's perfect.
Best not to give him that kind of self-confidence, but you did well, Shadowpaw, for your first time.
he
He
just kind of looks
nods
like
curtly.
shy, and he's like, okay.
You did
Okay.
great. Good job, Shadowpaw. She
Ah.
kind of lashes her tail just once, trying not to look annoyed.
He kind of looks over to her. Do you want my fish?
Me? What? No, you earned that one.
Oh, okay. He kind of just sets it to the side. It's your turn, Miss Paw.
Yeah, Blueice, could you show me? I mean, I appreciate how Pinestep did it, but I'm just curious if there's any other ways.
Of course, yes. I will definitely show you, little sister. she moves over and kind of like flicks her tail at Pine. Just like gets in her face a little bit, but like moves over to the water. So what I do, both techniques are good. I like Dad's technique, but what I kind of like to look for is kind of stick my paw in and move it around and wait for the fish to come, and then I strike. And then that's what she'll do, is she'll put her paw in and wave it around a little bit and let the water settle.
Okay.
And then wait for movement.
Roll a flat for me.
I want this to go so good. Oh, 4.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so you do that, and as you feel around, you actually manage to pull up a shell. Another shell.
Oh, there we go. And she tries to pop it open.
Alright, so if you could roll another flat for me.
Not as good, 2.
2. Alright, so you trying to kind of shove a little, rip it open, but you like rip it open so hard the pearl just immediately drops. It like flies up and just whoop into the dark water and down it goes.
She's just like, oh, oops, sorry, I guess I just didn't know my own strength.
Wow, Blueice, nice job.
Quit it.
Thanks,
Just looks at his 2
Pine.
daughters, eyes narrowed.
She's just
Pinestep
like,
just kind of flicks her tail. It's like,
I can try now.
Glares.
She's Miss Paul is immediately telling her older sisters are about to start fighting. And so she just
Yeah,
kind
go
of sticks
ahead.
both of her paws quickly in because she's a little nervous, and so she rolls her apprentice dice, and she rolls a 1.
Oh
and
no.
some of the ice around her chest fur and stomach start to crack a little bit, and she is able to kind of push herself back a little bit, but the ice around kind of begins to break off a little, and the hole is now a little bit bigger.
Careful, darling.
Oh.
He gently kind of hops over and just naturally grabs Miss Paw's scruff and gently tugs her away from the ice hole.
Since you're jumping across the hole, will you just roll a flat for me just to see how you do?
6.
All right, yeah, you're deputy. You did this before, and this is your daughter. So you run over, and yeah, you kind of managed to pull her back. And oh, thanks. So sorry, I just yeah.
It's alright. It's your first time.
Yeah, I can try again though, maybe if I watch somebody
Are you
else
okay, miss?
Yeah, I'm okay. It just startled me more than anything.
You just try on this side. This spot's gonna be a bit
Yeah.
more sensitive.
Yeah,
He
Shadowpaw
leads her around
pats
to the other side.
towards him. Yeah, come stand by me and Pale.
Okay. She's happy too. Not that she like doesn't want to be around her sisters, but sometimes they can, you know.
Be a lot.
Alright, would anyone else like to try again?
If nobody else is going forward, Pale would try again.
Alright. Roll a flat for me.
This time she's gonna try the tail method, sticking her kind of wonky bent tail tip in the water, and she rolls a 3.
Got this,
Alright.
Pale.
So she's trying the tail method?
Yeah.
Okay. So, she puts her tail in and immediately just feels a big munch on it. Will you roll one more flat for me?
Another 3.
Okay, you instinctively grip into the ice with your claws deeply. You are like turned around. I don't know. I can. All right, yeah. Your tail's in. You're turned around, but you are gripping onto the ice, holding on. But you feel something tugging on your tail.
Shadowpaw's gonna
She's scrambling towards her brother.
Shadowpaw immediately goes in with his claws to get at whatever's tugging at her.
Okay, he's going for what's in the water.
Yes.
Okay, roll a flat for me.
should I add attack or just flat?
It just flat.
Okay, 3.
Can't see. 3? Okay, so you managed to swipe at it, but it is not letting go of Palepaw's tail, but it is actually just kind of squirming more, and the ice around you guys is gently beginning to crack. Palepaw, if you could roll your flat one more time for me.
Oh gosh.
Oh. She has rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh. No.
Okay, Palepaw goes into the water.
Oh.
The
Skipping Stones immediately stands and is kind of looking in, trying to see if he can spot her and pull her out.
Okay, if you could roll a flat for me.
Oh,
Are you trying to grab
It's a 2.
Oh.
Oh, you see Palepaw's thrashing out for someone.
Yeah, her little
Shadow immediately puts his head in to grab her.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not risking any younger cats, and he just jumps in after Palepaw, kind of shoving Shadowpaw to the side.
Alright, I have a whole wind and water situation. Let me gently. Okay, wind and water.
Okay.
Every
No,
round.
no little scrinkly children are going in.
It's scrinkling, stay back.
Stay
Sorry,
back.
my child. Shadow would go after his
Palepaw,
sister.
as soon as
Yeah, he
you
just like pushed him.
hit the water, I need you to roll a d4, which is your flat for me, for full damage.
A 4.
Mm.
Oh, so she takes 4 points of damage?
But getting fully submerged in the water, she immediately takes a d4. Whatever she rolls, though, so.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Oh, you take
Yeah.
4. You
Okay.
are just instantly surrounded in
Right.
ice cold water. It is like coldness you have truly never felt before. And as you just feel something tug on your tail, and you can't really perceive what it is, but it is pulling you down. And I will actually let you roll one more time. To
Can
your
she pray?
adrenaline
Is she-
is actually yes.
Still diving in after her.
Yeah.
Going into the water.
He can. Palepaw, I will have you roll plus your attack for me to kind of, you are like, with your adrenaline, trying to get this fish off, you're like clawing behind you.
Plus my attack?
Yes.
That's a 5 total.
Alright, fish got a 2. So you go back and you just like claw at this fish. And are you using your special attack or just your normal attack?
I will use, because Palepaw was praying for help,
Mhm.
she's going to use her special attack.
Alright, so Skipping Stones, you see a faint red glow under the water, but it is very faint. But you, Palepaw, you scratch, this fish immediately lets you go, and you are kind of floating up but slowly. As Skipping Stones, can you roll me a flat for me as you're jumping in to grab? Or if you already did and I missed it. A 2? Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so you kind of immediately just like leeching forward because you're terrified. You're not really worried about breaking any more of the ice, but you are like get back apprentices, everybody else back up as you like go in, and you do grab her. So you guys are, but you also need to roll a d4 cold damage, and you both are now in the water.
Okay. With the special attack, that would make it 8 damage to the fish. Not that it probably matters.
Oh, well, it's dead. It might float to the top. Actually, it's you guys
I'll
are
mark it
all.
off though for flavor.
Yeah.
Good job, Palepaw.
We got the fish.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 as I'm again as I'm pulling her up to the surface.
Okay, give me 1 second. I have a how to get out. So, Palepaw, you're holding on. You're both in the water swimming. You can like be holding on with your mouth as you guys are both like swimming. So you, Skipping Stones, rolled your d6, and you got a, what was it?
I'm rolling a d6 for him?
No. I'm sorry. Your dice. You get to roll.
Oh, okay.
Which was.
I rolled a 2 on the d4 that you told me, but the.
Okay, this will be for getting out. So you got.
Okay, yeah, it's a 4 for my.
A 4?
roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5, so you, as you're
Okay.
kind of like grasping at the ice around to try to pull up, it's breaking just because of all the commotion. However, Palepaw, you're above the water enough. I'm gonna have you roll your dice flat for me.
She rolled a 4.
I got another 5. So you are like also trying very hard to like scrape. And actually, if any of the cats around want to help,
That wasn't
can.
plus attack or anything,
No,
was
that
it?
was just flat.
Okay.
Just
No,
Yeah.
Shadowpaw is holding out his paws, like trying to grab his sister.
Shadowpaw.
Okay, Shadowpaw, if you are helping, I need you to roll flat for me.
Oh, okay. Come on, we can roll 4.
Okay, I rolled a 1. So,
okay.
you, Palepaw, if you can roll one more time for me a flat.
Alright. 4.
Okay, so Shadowpaw leans out, grabs you, and Skipping Stone, do you want to let go? Looks like he's kind of got her.
Yeah, he lets go if he's got her
Okay.
out of the water.
Palepaw, you are officially out of the water.
He immediately curls up around her and tries to like
She's
conserve like
coughing
body
and
heat around her.
shaking.
Okay. Skipping Stones, if you could roll your dice for me flat.
8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. So you, since you don't have the weight of another kind of a scrambling, scared apprentice, you are able to like push yourself out of the water.
He just like shakes vigorously. Ugh.
Thanks for jumping in. Are you okay?
He just tosses the fish her direction.
As you toss
She
the
can heal up.
fish across the hole that is now significantly bigger, something jumps out of the middle and grabs the fish.
Oh!
And you guys see,
Oh god.
yeah, a very large seal-like
Oh
creature.
no!
That the hole is now big enough for it to come through, and it has heard all the sounds and the fishing. And so we are going to start initiative, but I'm taking that fish because it was cool. You guys disturbed. Give everyone a slight chance to update their sheets with their current HPs if they would like.
Shadowpaw is like curled around like Palepaw. He's not letting anyone touch her. Oh,
Sweat. You're a good brother.
All right. Oh my gosh.
like try to make her all warm, like curled around her to keep her like warm, getting all the wet on her.
Aw. As this large creature is just looking his head above at these cats that are all startled, he's making these like low clicking noises and these like vibrations, and the water's vibrating, and he's kind of just like looking around to see which cat is going to move first. And first up it is actually Skipping Stones, the deputy. So all the other cats are frozen looking towards their deputy. You've probably run into this creature before. Call her good old Nessie, but she usually can't and doesn't mess with it, but it seems to be very hungry.
Want everyone behind me, grab your fish, and we're all gonna start slowly backing away. He's like kind of slowly and just sort of trying to grab the big fish while backing up. Kind of making sure everyone's going away from this.
Alright, so he's gonna first kind of go forward to grab the fish and then back up?
Yeah, but he's trying to get everyone behind him, like he's gonna be taking the hits if anyone has to.
Alright, the creature is in the water and now, I guess, looking at you and the fish that's kind of floating in between you guys. And so it's looking at you, and if you reach down for the fish, it will take an attack against you.
Chin the fish.
Alright, so it rolled, and we're just gonna roll flat, so it got a 4, and so you can roll your die. And
I rolled a 5, so he does miss.
Yeah, so the creature just goes forward and takes a big like snap, but you manage to like dodge out of the way. And I'll actually say with that, you can either grab the fish or keep it. Maybe it's not the full fish. You're holding onto the fish. It grabbed half of the fish, and so now it is a 2 HP tail of a fish that you have.
That's
and the
fine,
other
yeah.
half
He's
is like
got the fish, and he actually, like, hisses and swats at it as it goes to snap, kind of trying to intimidate it, and everyone is hopefully backing up, and he's just keeping it focused.
Yeah. Okay. So next it is Pinestep. So are you you'd like to roll to get out and flee?
Yeah. Does she have her fish, or is
You
does
can
she have to,
you
like...
can grab your fish.
Okay, yeah. She's gonna grab her fish,
All right.
and she's getting out of there, man. Like, it's too beautiful to get hurt.
If you could roll a flat for me. All right.
6.
All right, it got a 5. So as you like carefully go to pick up your fish, it like slowly turns in the water its head to look, but it doesn't move, and you manage to pick up your fish and leave the area calmly.
I don't think she's, like, running, like, she's, like...
No,
out
probably
of
just
there, out of there,
backing like
she's-
10 feet away from the
Yeah.
hole, probably, and where everyone
Yeah,
is
still
slowly
wants-
gonna try to, yeah, maybe head to you.
Yeah.
Alright, so next we have... Alright, so the 3 little apprentices, while they probably have backed up maybe like a paw step or 2, are still very nervous, and she turns and she looks at... She looks at Shadowpaw and just launches forward, and if you could roll a flat for me.
Yeah, that's fine. 4.
Okay. She rolls a 1, so she, if anything, it's more of intimidation, and she breaks some of the ice even closer, and it just probably scares you pretty bad. Palepaw, it is your turn. You can lean down and try to grab the pearl and walk away if you want, or you can try to attack this thing that just launched at your brother.
Palepaw's going to grab the pearl and run, unfortunately.
No, he says go, go, go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, tells her to go.
Alright, Pale, if you can roll a flat for me.
Nope. Roll the 3.
Alright, so as you lean down and get the pearl, the creature actually is just really upset, and it decides to use its slap attack, and so all cats around must be his d6 or fall into the water again. So as he kind of smashed the ice, he's like kind of going under, and his tail hit all of the ice. So that would be Mistpaw, Shadowpaw, Palepaw, and I'm going to say Blueice as well.
So we roll what?
A D. You roll your dice flat.
Okay.
Pale rolls a 4.
Shadow rolls a 2. And Blueice rolls a 2 as well.
You rolled a 5.
Oh.
Mist also got a 4. So, unfortunately, as he, the creature, tail slaps the ice around, everybody just goes in. And so if everyone that goes in could roll a was it the first time you rolled for water?
D4?
Yeah, it was roll a D4.
D4.
And
3 for Shadowpaw.
2 for Pale.
okay. And then Mist is 2. And then Blueice.
Blueice is 1.
Okay. So that is the damage you take immediately, and that was Palepaw's. Okay, Palepaw, since it's still technically your turn, I am going to let you have a chance to immediately get out since you've done this before. So,
Okay.
you roll your dice flat.
I rolled a 3.
All right. So you immediately are able to cling and pull yourself up. So you are out of the water and you don't immediately take any more damage. Next, it is Shadowpaw. So I will actually say, Pale, if you think you would immediately turn and try to help your brother because it's your brother, I will give Shadow advantage.
Yeah, I will certainly be
All
helping
right.
my brother.
Shadow, roll your dice flat for me.
He's trying to shove her away, like get out, like trying to push her away while he's getting out, like go, like type of thing.
You gotta see if you can get out first. You're still like swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Advantage?
I'm helping.
Yeah, you have advantage. Trying to get out.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
Okay, so yeah, the creature you can still, as you're kind of swimming, you just open your eyes and see this large creature in the water just like swimming past you, but your sister digs her claws in. Maybe a little, it hurts a little, but you manage to pull you out and you are safe.
Okay. Is the pearl somewhere?
Pearl. I actually think the pearl might still be on the ice rolling away, so I will say that you can grab that. But unfortunately, it is actually so Mistpaw is still in the water swimming. It is Blueice. You are in the water and you see your apprentice trying to get up.
Yeah. Yeah, Blueice, because she's fine right now. She's just gonna try to help her sister out, so she just like shove her out. Do I need to roll for that?
Yes. If you could roll a flat to try to get out.
Yeah. Just help my sister get out. I'm fine.
Oh, you
with
don't want to get out.
water.
Okay, you are specifically. Okay, yeah. So just roll a flat, anyways, for me.
Okay. Okay, I got a 5.
You got a 5? Okay. So, yeah, you managed to lift up. You are in the water swimming, and you grab your sister, Mistkit, who is just like flailing about, and you kind of toss her, and she slides, but she's on land, and she's okay.
Yeah.
You,
just
however,
slide her towards Pine.
Okay, woo! So yeah, she goes flying a little bit, and skipping stones. It is your turn.
Do I take more damage, or am
yes,
I...
actually, since you are in the water, again, if you could roll a another D4.
4. Okay. I rolled another one.
Okay, so yeah, you're used to this. You are a Shiver Clan cat. You're just in the water, kind of like treading. However, you do feel something kind of like brush up against your leg as you're swimming.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
So it's your turn, though.
Okay, skipping stones
away.
just like growls towards all the apprentices. I said go! And then he's gonna grab his daughter by the scruff and start trying to tug her out.
Oh, no, you're supposed to say the Scrunklings.
The Scrunklings can run on their own! Go!
They haven't thus far!
You can
Goes
roll
in.
your flat for me.
Blueice is not dying today. Oh my gosh.
Me or you?
7.
It's skipping stones.
7
Good.
to pull her
Alright.
out. Not
Yeah.
plus my attack, but...
Yeah, that's just you as a deputy.
Yeah.
You reach down and as a father, grab your daughter and just like heave her wet body out, which you notice is like a little extra heavy than normal. As you pull her out of this cold water.
Sure.
But everyone right now is out of the water. I'm going to...
After that, he's using his movement. Like, as soon as Blueice is out of the water, he's using the rest of his movement to get in front of the 2 siblings that are still standing next to the edge of the ice.
We didn't
Just
have
getting in
time.
between.
We were just trying to get
Yeah,
out of the water.
yeah. I'm just trying to, like, physically...
Thank you, you're a good man.
You see a shadow go underneath the ice, but then it kind of disappears actually as you are leaping over to you move the 2 apprentices. Pale Paw, you actually can... Will you roll one more flat for me to grab the pearl as it's sliding
To grab
around?
the pearl?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use... Ooh.
Reroll?
I rolled a 2, but I'm gonna use my ability to reroll.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, and I rolled a 1, so...
Alright. You, kind of toss it. Shadowpaw, will you also roll flat to try to grab the pearl?
Yeah. I'm gonna also use my reroll.
Oh
I
no.
think skipping stones would be like, forget it. Your life is more important.
No,
And just
this is
is like still. It's just a pearl.
Okay,
I got a 4.
you grab it with both of your paws, and your fluffy feet are what helps stop it from like flying out on the ice. Just as Skipping Stones is leaping forward, and he uses his body to gently like body bump you guys and slide you further away from, and one failed really cool heroic swoop as everyone evacuates the fishing area. And if anyone had any fish near them and like kind of grabbed them, that's fine. You can put it in your inventory, and we will say that we are kind of gathering a little bit more in the territory as the scene fades. This is where the episode ends, but feel free to subscribe if you're enjoying it. The next episode should be out shortly, or if you're watching this in the future, the full movie might be out so you can watch it uninterrupted. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much again. Until next time, bye guys!